This time on Pole House Blackpot Weekend Getaways, we visit Atlanta Conservation Area and do a little boondocking. And we fix some spicy sweet nuts. Stick around.
I think they're done, hon.
Well, we're all loaded up.
We're loaded Friday afternoon, and we're headed to Atlanta Conservation Area.
It's over by Macon. We'll
Yep.
link it down below, but we went to 1,000 Hills last year.
Well, Thousand Hills is up at Kirksville.
Kirksville. Where'd we
So-
go in Macon?
We went a couple years ago to another state park.
Oh, well, we'll have to do that some other time.
Yeah, we haven't been there.
But
On
it
video
rained. We were going to take Leslie and Joey.
Rained this morning and kind of stormed. Now it's not
And
bad.
it rained last night and yesterday.
And maybe rain tonight and clear out in the morning. So
And tent camping in the rain is no fun,
No.
as we have learned. So Joey gets to come with us. Leslie's staying here in a town.
Yep.
And we'll see you when we get there.
Yep. We're on our way. We'll see ya. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this
Good.
morning? Well, we're here. We're at Atlanta Long Branch Conservation Area. We came up here and looked at it with the kids one day a couple years ago.
Yep,
We thought it'd be a
checked it
good
out.
place to go. Only complaint I've got is there's a lot of cars until about 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah, we're not too far off of the gravel road here, but good area as far as fairly level. Kind of a parking lot, but this is one of the more shaded ones with lots of nice oak trees.
Now, I
and linden
do
trees
have
and-
one thing to say to those of you that go someplace and treat it like your bathroom. Your mama don't live here. Pick up after yourself.
Yeah, we had to clean up the whole area.
Before we could even set up camp, it was dark and I couldn't even get video of it. You know, these conservation areas are a privilege, not a right. You want to be able to go out and camp and have a campfire and all that. Clean up after yourself. It's simple.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, these are.
I'm done
great-
preaching.
Yeah, these are great spots to be able to. So we got our morning coffee already set
We're
up.
fixing to make breakfast.
Yeah, we're not doing anything special. I think we're just gonna do bacon and egg burritos or something like that.
Yeah,
So
we're not, and we're probably won't even.
we won't give you a
take it.
recipe for that.
No. And then I think Wade's got. There's either a winery or distillery in Marshall, isn't there?
Let's make it.
Or Macon.
Yeah, we're only about 10 miles north of Macon. So if you need to go down there to get supplies, it's not very far.
You know, I have an issue with direction. I never say the right town, like Hallsville or Higby, or there's too many H ones around there.
That one
There's
time
too
we
many
went to
N's.
Oklahoma, you said something, we were just outside of Kansas City. It's like, no, we're further than that.
Well, and I did that last week. Said something about being in St. Louis. When you're close to St. Louis, come visit wherever we
It's like,
were.
no, close to
Like,
Kansas
no,
City.
we
That's
were
when we were at
close.
the Woolen Mill.
Yes, that's right. So,
All right.
at any rate, we're
We're
going to
done.
show you more of the camp, too.
Yeah, we'll go
So-
from there and see what else we can come up with today.
Yep.
We'll see ya.
See ya. aren't even 180.
All right, we are just loaded up and headed out to check out some more of the Atlanta Conservation Area. So we're gonna get going and see what we can find.
A lot of Missouri conservation areas have parking lot camping. They are open to the public. You can stay for a maximum of 14 days straight. A lot of the conservation areas for camping are like this one, where one camper can park there. You will see that there are no fire pits or picnic tables or shelters.
Okay, here we are at the Atlanta Conservation Area shooting range. It's got you can also camp here. I don't know if I like it very much. It's basically a parking lot. They've got nice vault toilet right over here, handicap accessible. And this big parking area. And just down here is the range. There's two benches here, concrete, nice. And you see way down there, this range is probably about 100 yards, if I were to guess. And there's a second one over here.
This is one of the many ponds in this conservation area.
Here, this is, right, Angel, another camping area.
Yeah, this part is a regular camping area year round. But down this walkway, actually it's a road, there is a camping area for handicap. It's you have to get a permit to camp there, but it's for a hunting area for somebody who's handicapped.
Yeah, which is right down. We just came in right on down that road. You can't drive down through here because it's regular public, but and it's a pretty good. I'll hop out here and we'll see what it's looking like. There you go. It's pretty nice. Pretty big parking lot here. Pretty nice. And actually, it's big enough for somebody's full-size campers. A couple campers could fit here. So, right down there.
white one of them.
Not white.
Almost
They're a little
white.
light. Oh, I think right over here. Now, send us a message if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure that these right here are what they call May apples. I don't think they're edible. They might be. But what I understand is if you're wanting to go morel mushroom hunting in the spring, you don't want to waste your time until you see the May apples come up. Then once the May apples are up, you should find morel mushrooms because the May apples are a lot easier to see than the mushrooms. So if I'm wrong, send us a message and let us know that that's not what these are. So while we're here, we might do a little bit of mushroom hunting. Well, we made it back for a short little walk.
Joey stretching the leg.
Found no mushrooms, of course. I'm not very good at it. Probably all we'll find is ticks. We'll check out later when we get back to camp.
Especially with you.
Yeah,
I love you.
I'm not a chick magnet, it's more of a tick magnet. Our campsite tour. Are kind of hungry for something salty, sweet snack. So we're going to try something that we haven't made for a while called sweet and spicy nuts.
Yep.
And we're going to use mixed nuts of all kinds, and we're also going to add some plain old almonds because almonds are really good when you add some sweet to them. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start. I think Angel's going to mix up the ingredients.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire up the Dutch oven and cook them over there. So we'll be right back when we get set up.
All right. Okay. I'm mixing up just the sugary stuff for the sweet spicy nuts. So in here I've got 1 cup of sugar. Now if we were using unsalted nuts, we'd be adding salt, but both the nuts have salt in them. So let's see here, what do we have? Okay, it's gonna sound weird, but it's got a teaspoon of cinnamon in it. That's a tablespoon. There's a teaspoon. And we got somebody shooting out here.
We thought it was at the rifle range, but the rifle range is to the north and then shoots to the south. So somebody else is down here.
Okay, then it's a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. A 1/2 teaspoon of brown or black pepper.
You can get it in there before the wind blows it away.
Yep.
Another windy day.
Yep, it is. And then a 1/4 teaspoon. This is the spicy part.
Well, you get a little bit from the black pepper too. But
Yeah, but now if you like it really spicy, you can put a 1/2 in there. But I'm putting a 1/4 teaspoon because that's spicy enough for me. It'll light your fire. You put much more cayenne pepper than that. And that's it. All you gotta do is mix it up. And then when you get ready to bake it, if I'm not mistaken, Wade, you put the frothy egg white on first, right?
yeah, we mix up the egg white, make it frothy, pour it over the nuts and mix them up so they're all wet and coated.
And then you pour this on.
Then we pour that on, mix it all up again, and then bake it.
Now I'm gonna stick it in here so the wind don't get it.
Okay, so
That's
while
it.
you're working on getting an egg white, I am going to get the charcoal out.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right. Well.
I'm right over here in front of you. Where is that?
Oh, shoot.
I thought there was a...
There.
I thought we had our lighter in here. There it is. Got it.
Okay, I gotta dump my egg yolk off that first egg. About got the first egg in there, and I did get some eggshell in there. I want crunchy nuts, not crunchy eggshell. Prevailing winds, dear. I broke this yolk, so I'm going to have to be very careful. That'll do it. Now I got to wipe my hands because I got gooey all over them. Do we want to use this or do we want to use the little mixer?
It's not that much. It don't have to be just frothy, I think is all it needs to be.
Alright. Is that frothy enough?
Come on. Should be starting to turn white before we stop.
Ugh. He's working me to death, y'all. Now, is that frothy enough?
That's looking pretty good. All right.
Alright. We'll be back.
Okay, my part. I'm using a 12-inch Dutch oven. Get the lid out of the way. And let's see. Get that out. Heat it back so it won't blow away. We're using these round parchment paper liners. Really nice lines. Lay that in the bottom. Now, before they get blown away, I'm going to add, this is 1 pound, 11 ounces. I don't know why they do that, but that's what it says. So we're going to add those in.
We're going to save that and put some of them in there, too.
If we don't, we're going to eat them all. You think we want to use all these almonds?
No, about half, probably.
Okay. There's quite a few in there once I got them added.
That'll probably do it.
Okay. Seal this bag back up. Now, the egg whites that ain't just so expertly whisked, nice and frothy on one more little fluff again. Okay, now see, there we go, nice. Now we're going to pour these right over the top. Get all that we can. Okay. Next. Okay, we're going to get a wooden spoon. And nice thing about these parchment paper liners, you can kind of help lift it up a little bit carefully. You can kind of toss them around in there.
He's trying to coat the egg all over them nuts.
Yeah, so all the egg is on all the nuts. Nice and... Now, if you're not a nut fan, you could probably use pretzels.
Well, we have made this into a trail mix, too.
Mm-hmm.
With the rice checks, the Reed
Oh, that's
checks,
right,
and
yeah.
all that.
Okay,
Cheerios,
so-
pretzels.
Now, pretty good. Next important part. The last mix is your sugar, peppers, pepper, all that. That goes on top. Okay. And cumin.
Yeah.
Now we want to just kind of stir this around.
See, this is a trail. Trail mix you don't have to make at home. You make it when you get out here.
Right. And you could add some of the ingredients, like probably some of your sweeter stuff that are naturally sweet if you wanted to.
Like what?
After it's cooked. Sometimes they add raisins or people add.
Or M&Ms.
Well, yeah.
But it has to be cool for that.
Yes, you can add that after everything's cooked. I think.
Looks like it's coated to me, dear.
See, what do you think? Good?
Looks good to me.
All right. Let's go look and see if my charcoal is ready.
Not quite.
Not quite.
We'll be back in a minute.
All right. My lid on. Keep the wind out of there. We'll be right back.
Okay, hun.
All right, charcoal's ready.
Yeah, it is.
Let me get my gloves on. Go get this. Now, just for a few minutes, I'm going to get this wind guard out of the way so you can see what's going on. And my tongs. Now, we're using a 12-inch shallow Dutch oven. And we're going to only need about 325. So we're only going to do 24 pieces. So we still pretty much do the same as you would any other time of baking. And that is a ring around the outside bottom. So it's probably about, what, 9 on the bottom?
I would say
8 or 9. Would be about a third. Even though we're not baking, but...
Yeah, you are baking.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, you're kind of roasting, which is baking.
Yeah. Okay, now put a nice, good ring on top. Like I said, yeah, we don't want to get a lot of heat. With all that sugar and stuff, they will burn. So we got to be careful. Oh, we'll put about 3 in the middle since we, like I say, we're not using normal baking a lot of time. What we've been doing on cakes and things like that, we do probably closer to 30 pieces of charcoal. Okay, good enough. Now, as of course, lots of wind, so.
And yes, he is putting that right where the winds are blowing.
Worst case. All right, now, it's probably, well, they still take about 30 minutes on to cook?
Yeah.
To roast?
Yeah.
Kind of more roasted than baked. So we're gonna probably go 10 minutes, and then instead of rotating, we'll actually stir them. Okay, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. See ya. First rotate.
Not rotate, first stir.
There you go, Angel.
Thank you. Well, what you doing, hon?
Gotta not rotate. Always rotate. I'm used to rotating. I've got to stir. Easy. This will be the second stir. Gloves off out of the way.
Ooh, I smell it.
And when these get done, I think they're supposed to be kind of getting just a little bit candied.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's right.
It's been a while since we made these.
Yep.
And you can still see down in there, Angel, that it's still, you can see the graininess of the sugar. So that sugar's got to all melt and then kind of work, kind of caramelize in there before they're done. So, all right, lid on and go 10 more minutes. The lid off.
Well, no, not really. Actually, it's pretty good, Grumpy. I snitched a pecan.
Get a little
Shiny, isn't it?
shiny. It's all right.
But they're hot. Oh, we lost some inside.
What did I do?
I don't know.
I did. I'll put them out there. I want that caramelized.
Here, there's one right there.
Kind of want that. Put some of that sugar more. Kind of want the sugar to caramelize.
I'll tell you. I think another 10 minutes and it'll be ready.
All dead?
Yeah.
Do that. Spread them
Because
out.
that one was pretty well cooled
Okay.
off. And
All right. We're going to do that.
another 10 minutes and we'll be there.
All right. Okay. Get the lid out of the way. I think these are done.
Yep.
That wind pass will okay, we won't get so much ash in our food. Well, it's rough today. Okay, let's see. Stay on there, huh, for a second.
Yep.
Because here's what I'm going to do.
I know you're going to need help too.
I might
So let's put
Yep.
this out
give them
here.
a little bit of a stir.
Oh, smell them?
Good. Then we need to let them out.
And let them cool. Although they're good warm.
Okay. Try not to dump any of these. Grab a couple
Ready?
of spots there. Okay.
1, 2, 3, out.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave these. These not hardly big enough. We'll spread this out a little bit. This direction, but not this way. All right. Beautiful.
Looky there.
Okay, let it cool a little bit, and then they'll be kind of good.
I
Good.
want to try one.
Me too. What are you gonna try? I think I'll get a crunchy when they cook. Almond.
I didn't get cashew. I need one.
That's pretty good. Not much heat. I think the heat will kind of hit you after. The sweet gets you first, and the heat kind of lingers later. But that's a neat, tasty snack for out. Well, anytime. Especially
And
out
it makes
camping.
quite a bit. So,
Yeah. That's great.
so that about does it for this weekend getaway. We hope you liked our video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, which is a like, subscribe, and give us a comment on snacks you have out camping. Comment on Facebook, on YouTube, not Facebook.
Yeah.
That way everybody can see your comment.
Yeah, we can
So-
share back and forth comments. And we're not done camping yet.
No.
So next week we're going to do part 2 of our camping here at Atlanta Long Range Conservation Area. All right. See ya.